Yeah, is anyone really all that surprised that he won Person of the Year? I mean, with the level of coverage that he receives and basically with mainstream media doing everything that they can to cover their own assets. In all fairness, it's not so much the award that I was actually focused on, it is more the statement that was put forward afterwards. So according to The Independent, they're saying that Donald Trump has been named Time Magazine's Person of the Year following his November election win, but also has caused consternation by appearing to back away from his pledge to bring down grocery prices once he takes office. And then they have a quote by him saying, it's hard to bring those prices down once they're up. Very hard.
Don't be backpedaling. Backtrack. Don't be backtracking.
Unless he's under-promising, you do know this is not what he was saying before.
Damn!
I distinctly remember that the entire time during his campaign, he kept on saying the beautiful word groceries, that people don't think about the word groceries, and that a vote for Trump is a vote to bring those grocery prices down.
A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper. So many people mention, I go in, so many people mention groceries, that beautiful but simple word groceries. Sir, my groceries. You don't think of it that way, but that's what they mention more than anything, my groceries.
He especially ran on the fact that he was able to touch on a very sore spot for people, which was acknowledging that people are experiencing a level of pain in their wallet.
This is the cost of food. This is the cost of your basics. Every single thing is up. Eggs up 48%. Cookies up 27%. Look at what's going on. Butter up 31%. And this is just the beginning. It's a disaster.
Now contrast that with the fact that during the election, Kamala Harris was asked roughly the same question and she wasn't able to give a very distinct answer or a very practical answer in the way that he was. However, when people see prices up for everyday things that they use and everyday appliances that they use, they don't care about your realistic statistics. They just want to know one thing. Prices are up. Can you bring them down?
The point that most people really care about is, can you do the job, and do you have a plan to actually focus on them?
I hear you on
and that is why I spend the majority of my time listening and then addressing the concerns, the challenges, the dreams, the ambitions, and the aspirations of the American people. They deserve to have a president who's focused on them, as opposed to a Donald Trump who's constantly focused on himself. I think that's part of why people are exhausted with Donald Trump and his approach, because it's all about himself and his personal grievances, and not about the American people, not about how are you going to help families, how are you going to help small businesses, how are you going to strengthen our economy. These are the things I'm focused on. I'm focused on investing in the new industries.
This was also one of the reasons why people told her stop talking so much about Donald Trump. But not to belabor the point anymore, the election's done, so be it. Unless I'm mistaken, it almost seems like he's either doing one of two things. He's either under-promising and hoping he can over-deliver, or he realizes that some of the stuff that he was hurling at the wall and hoping that something would stick in order to gain a vote, he now has to elaborate on the fact that, yeah, do you remember that promise I made you? Well, you know, you're not really holding that to me, are you? Because as much as he may want to use Joe Biden as an excuse to say that he no longer wants to just guarantee anything because he can't see the future.
To lower prices, you are now proposing tariffs against the United States' three biggest trading partners. Economists of all stripes say that ultimately consumers pay the price of tariffs.
I don't believe
Can
it.
you guarantee American families won't pay more?
I can't guarantee anything. I can't guarantee tomorrow.
Well, this is awkward.
But I can say that if you look at just pre-COVID, we had the greatest economy in the history of our country. And I had a lot of tariffs on a lot of different countries, but in particular China. We took in hundreds of billions of dollars.
Again, this is why I think it drives me crazy, because that is not what he said before. He said that this is going to be a tariff nation. It is not, and I quote, it is not going to be a cost to you. He said it, not me.
We're going to be a tariff nation. It's not going to be a cost to you. It's going to be a cost to another country. I heard Kamala the other day, Comrade Kamala, she said, oh, if you do that, he's raising your taxes. No, no, no. I'm not raising your taxes. I'm raising China and all of these countries in Asia and all over the world, including the European Union, by the way, which is one of the most egregious.
Not even just due to a lack of homework, but this is ultimately one of the reasons why so many of his followers did not know what a tariff was. But in this case, in this article, Donald Trump is actually being quoted as having backpedaled from his earlier position.
Don't be backpedaling. Backtrack. Don't be backtracking.
Stating it's hard to bring down prices once they're up. very hard. My question is, according to who is it really hard to bring down prices once they're up? Very hard, as he puts it. Because economists the world over were already telling you tariffs are a bad idea. People that have everyday dealings with the supply chain, what comes in and what goes out, they were telling you this is a bad idea. Now, couple all of that with the fact that this is the exact same thing that you ran on, that you can acknowledge the pain of your followers, that you can acknowledge the pain of the American people, and you have said on multiple occasions you will bring prices down. I guess what should have been paid attention to was the fact that when people ask you to elaborate on it, there was never really any clear answer other than
Drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill, baby, drill, and that's going to bring everything down. Drill, baby, drill.
that's all stuff you say to get votes. Once you've got those votes, you got to do the work.
Ultimately, consumers pay the price of tariffs.
I don't believe
Can
it.
you guarantee American families won't pay more?
I can't guarantee anything.
Anyone who's ever worked in sales, even for a little bit, already knows this concept. Under promise and over deliver. So do you think that's what's going on here? Do you think he's just simply trying to talk down what he's going to do and then just completely change the economy? Or do you think, no, he's full of it. He wanted the votes. He got the votes. But now he's got to prepare the world for bad news. That he might have been lying the entire time.
Très bizarre, non?
No. Very clever.
Whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like. And I will see you again on the next one. Be easy, y'all.
Drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill, baby, drill, and that's going to bring everything down. Drill, baby, drill.
Don't be backpedaling. Backtrack. Wait, don't be backtracking.